everybody. Happy Sunday. Oh, it was a really busy weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I cannot believe that the weekend is already over. It is Sunday night, time to get things ready for work for the week. So as you guys are coming on, please say hello. Let us know where you are watching from. If you are catching, that was our ice maker. If you're catching the replay, drop #replay. And if you're new, welcome. Welcome to TeamTerry's Keto Kitchen. I am Renee.
I'm Mark.
#TeamTerry. So we are coming to you guys live from cool California. It was a very warm day, but like I said, we've been too busy to even get outside.
Yep.
This one here played a little bit of golf yesterday out in the heat, and that was, I think, enough for both of us. I see a lot of you guys saying hello. So if you are not following us already, you guys, make sure you're following us. Tap my nose, 3 dots up at the top, and select follow. And if you are already following us, tap my nose, select the 3 dots, and make sure you've got your turn live notifications on. That way you know whenever we're going live, and you can hop on and join in with us. Mark is going to do an amazing snack. We were going to do peanut butter cookies, and I decided I kind of wanted to be good this week. Not that they're not good, but the calorie count, they were keto cookies. So we're going to do broccoli cheddar chips.
Yep, little snack.
Yes, and so if you guys can please share this out for us. Sharing is caring. Somebody probably shared this whenever you found us, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to go and share this out while Mark gets started.
Okay, so you can also check us out on YouTube, TeamTerry Keto. TeamTerry is one word, T's are capital. We started a YouTube channel over a year ago now. We've got close to 100 recipes in there. They're all categorized for you. Breakfast, dinners, snacks, desserts, our favorites. So go to the YouTube channel and subscribe, and you can check out all of our recipes.
And if you don't have the link and you can't get hooked up to it,
Yeah, if you don't have the link or you can't find it, drop YouTube in the comments, and we'll get you the link so that you can see all that. Okay, so this is a real simple. It takes a little time to cook everything, but it's a pretty simple little recipe that you can use for a healthy snack. I've got a head of broccoli that I've taken and floured into the small flowerets. I'm going to put that in a blender and chop it up real good. Then we're going to put that in a bowl and add a cup of Parmesan cheese. I shredded the Parmesan fresh today, and a cup of cheddar cheese that I've also shredded. And then we're going to mix it all up. We're going to put it on a parchment paper and cook it in the oven. It's 400 degrees, right? Yeah, 400 degrees for 10 minutes. You're going to flip it, take it out, flip the chips over, and cook them for another 10 minutes. They come out really good. I found in doing this morning that you don't want to put the warm chips into an airtight bag, because they will hold the moisture and they'll get soggy. They won't be real crisp. They still taste good, but they won't be a real chip type taste. So, okay, so I've got my broccoli in here. I'm going to put this on here and chop it up for just a minute. It's going to get noisy. So it doesn't take real long, just to get it chopped up real fine. This is almost like you chop it up just about as long as you would for cauliflower rice, just so that it's well chopped. I'm going to put that in the bowl. Will you get me the blue spatula out of the drawer, please?
so as you guys are coming
The other
on,
side.
please say hello.
The other side.
And let us know where you are watching from. And if you guys share this out, drop share it in the comments for us so we can give you a full name shout out. We appreciate it. Somebody said something about the pre-shredded cheese already having something on it. I don't know, but I know that we shred up our own cheese.
Yeah, we shred our own cheese.
Yeah, Mark likes to shred it up fresh.
It tastes better.
Yes.
they only put stuff on the shredded cheese so that it doesn't stick together. But I find that shredding your own cheese, it doesn't stick together either. You get little clumps, but you just break them up and they're fine.
Yes. So. Thank you, Sherry, nicely for sharing us out. We really appreciate you.
Okay, so I'm going to add 1 cup of Parmesan cheese and 1 cup of cheddar cheese. And we're going to mix all that together. I've got 1 egg that I'm going to put in here once we get this going. If it still seems to be a little bit dry, you can add a 2nd egg. I know I did that this morning and I will probably do it again today. This recipe will probably make, the recipe says to use a cookie scoop. My cookie scoop is pretty big, so I'm going with just a tablespoon measuring spoon to do mine. And that seems to make a nice sized chip. You can see we've got some here, just a nice size.
They're really
chip.
Good, you guys. So Deborah Garcia, thank you for sharing. Or Brenda Garcia, Deborah, Ali, let's see, Cheryl Ross Avancho. Thank you guys very much for sharing. We appreciate you.
Okay, so I just added 2 tablespoons of almond flour. I'm going to add a tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt and a tablespoon of everything bagel seasoning. You can use whatever kind of seasonings you really like. You can use Italian seasoning. You could probably use, there's one called garlic lovers that's got a garlic mixture in it that's really good. We like this one, so we're going to use this one. And just mix all of that up. Then I'm going to add my egg and get this going. The egg pretty much just creates a little bit of moisture so that it sticks together better when you put it on the cookie sheet.
And this is fresh broccoli, you guys. I will post the recipe up top whenever we're done, so you can go and you can print it out. That way you don't have to keep track. And then if it's like not moist enough, you can always add another egg too. But start with 1. You're going to do another one?
Yeah, I'm going to do another egg here because it does look, it's a little bit dry.
Yeah, so that is the trick, you guys, is if it's just a little dry, because it all depends on your broccoli and how moist your broccoli is. So you don't want to start right off. Nettie, Beck, and Julie Howard, thank you guys very much for sharing. Julie Ann, I saw that you shared too. And hey, Debbie from Arizona, your sister, thank you for sharing. We appreciate you too.
How's the new house?
So speaking of recipes, guys, I am going to post this up at the top, but if you're looking for different keto recipes and you're not in our recipe group already, please put group in the comments so I can get you in there. And you'll have a lot of good recipes, meal prep. There's all kinds of stuff in there to support you. Can you use frozen broccoli? I mean, you probably could.
You'd have to let it thaw.
And get the extra moisture?
And then you're going to get a lot more moisture in it. So I don't know that it would help or that it would work very well when you're trying to bake something that's going to be crispy. That may wind up being too much moisture. I don't know. It's worth a try, I guess. But I would think anything frozen would probably be there'd be a little too much moisture in it once you thawed it out.
Yes, so Kelly Sherbert, thank you very much for sharing. We appreciate you. Martine Lopez, thank you guys for sharing. Also, if you guys are getting value from this, if you could please put value in the comments.
Pull this thing out of here.
Hit that love button, give us some love, and make sure that you follow us. And if you don't know how to follow us, just send us a friend request. It's basically the same thing. I see a lot of people putting group in here too. So you guys, we will definitely get you added into our recipe group. If you're wanting in the group, just put group down below.
Turn that on the floor. Okay, so I've got a cookie sheet here that I've just lined with a parchment paper, just so that it doesn't stick together. And then I'm just going to take a scoop of the mixture and put it onto the plate or onto the cookie sheet. And space them out maybe an inch or so apart, because you're going to take it and flatten them down a little bit so that they're more of a chip. You do them in a measuring spoon like this, they're going to come out a little thicker.
I just touched that and put it back in. That's okay. It's only me and him eating it, so that one's yours.
So I found that depending on your size of your broccoli, this will make about 45 chips. The one I did this morning came out to about 45. So it depends on how big if you have a smaller cookie scoop, you might get more out of it. If you have a bigger one, obviously, you'd have a larger.
Do you want to just try half scoop so you have the scoop thing? Oh, those look really good. These look delicious. So you guys, like I said, I'll post the recipe, but we did it with a dill dip.
Yes.
This is a really good dill dip, and if you are already following our recipes, you'll know how to get to it's on our site. It's the Havarti chips with dill dip. But drop dill dip in the comments, and I will tag you in that recipe so you have that. This is really, really good, and it's keto.
Really good, yeah, and it is keto friendly. It's just mayonnaise and sour cream and a couple of spices. So, okay, I'm not going to keep you on for too long here, but you can see I just put those on there and just flatten them out. Get them as thin as you can so that they're not a real thick. But if you like it thicker, you can obviously do it that way too. So.
Yeah, and then I see a lot of you guys with the dill dip. So I know that we've got that. I may just add it to the dill dip to the recipe up at the top. That way you've got that, because like I said, it is really...
It's a really good dip.
Yes, it's a really good dip. And then these just come out just like little potato chips. They're really good. You guys, you could give them to your kids. They wouldn't even know that they're broccoli. They taste like cheese.
Yeah, they do.
And give them ranch dressing.
Yeah,
but with just a little bit of dip.
Whatever your favorite dip is. That would be just fine.
It's really good too. I'm looking at here. It is yummy, and I'm sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Dill dip. Everybody wants the dill dip recipe. So yes, I will just add that to the top, you guys. So I'll add it in the link that I'm going to send, and we'll have this so you can print them both together, the dill dip and the broccoli chips. Great little appetizer.
Yep.
For your party, we have a going away party. We're going to do a dessert, and this is an appetizer, because whenever we go to parties, it's kind of hard.
Yep.
You got chips, and we don't have chips, and this is really good to stay keto and have. I keep munching and talking with my mouth full. I apologize, people. So I see a lot of people, like I said, commenting. I will get you guys all on that, watching from Nebraska. Hey, Tammy. Yes, so make sure you guys say hello. Mark is going to finish these up, and we aren't going to keep you guys on here. So once you put them in the oven, you already told them the 10 minutes and the 10 minutes?
Yes, you put them in the oven at 400 degrees, cook them for 10 minutes, take them out, flip them over. You can press them down a little bit more at that point, make them a little bit thinner, and then cook them another 10 minutes, and they're good to go.
Okay, yes, and the broccoli is raw. He just took florets, chopped them up, put them in a food processor, and blended them. So you can just grab a head of broccoli. And it's really, like I said, I will post a link to the recipe where you can go to the website and print them out. If you guys are not already in our recipe group, make sure that you put group. We'll get you into our recipe group. And then I will also post the dill dip with this. I wasn't planning on it, but now that I'm thinking about it, it probably will be easier. That way you guys all have the dill dip, because you are definitely going to want this dip.
Yeah. It's a good recipe.
So remember, if you guys are getting value from this, make sure you share it out and you follow us for all things keto. We come on here to share with you guys. God, that was hard to say. And that's what he tells me. Oh my goodness. We come on here to share with you guys easy keto recipes, just to teach you that it does not have to be difficult.
It doesn't have to be hard.
Don't overthink it. If you're missing potato chips, you got this one.
There you go.
Also, we've got the Havarti cheese chips.
That's another good one.
That are on
Havarti cheese makes a real good crispy chip.
And that has the dill dip with it. That's where the recipe is, so we can tag you into that. We have a lot of salami chips. So go over and make sure you find our YouTube. It's under appetizers and snacks. We have it all categorized. If you don't know where our YouTube is, it's TeamTerry Keto. Both T's are capitalized. And if you have a hard time finding, just drop YouTube. And we'll just send you the direct link. And I'm loving all the hearts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Tammy Wallman, thank you very much for sharing it out. We hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend and a great week. Love and appreciate you all.
Thanks for spending some time with us.
See you soon. Bye-bye.